Hello, welcome back to my channel, and today is day 10 of Vlogmas, and today we are going to be doing some unicorn braids, yarn braids on Soleil, so stay tuned for SoSo Sundays. Alright, so as you can see, I already did the outer sides of her head so that if we went anywhere while I was still doing it, she was able to pull it up in a ponytail and didn't look crazy. So before I started, I combed her hair out and put conditioner in it, leave-in conditioner, to make sure her hair is nice and moisturized. And now I just part in about 1-inch sections, and I like the triangle method. I think that looks really cute instead of the box braids. And so here we go. Just gonna start with one little section, and this is what I'm using, Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner, because her hair is drying as it go, so I just want to keep it nice and wet, because it's easier to braid her curly hair when it is, like, you know, a little damp versus being completely dry. So yep, there you go. I'm gonna part it in triangle sections. And I also am using the rubber band method because I heard that it pulls less on the hair, and you know, this is her first time ever having braids. Oh, and I'm using the Perfect Edge by Cream of Nature just to make it a little sticky and nice and neat. But yeah, so I heard that the rubber band method was really good for beginners, people who haven't had braids before, because it doesn't pull and it's not as tight. And this is her first time ever having anything in her hair, like extension wise, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't too tight and it didn't pull on her head. And we got like no complaints. She didn't have any issue with any of the braids being heavy. She even wanted me to make it longer. So this is the rubber bands. They're just like those clear plastic rubber bands. We actually ran out, so I had to use some of the color ones. But yep, so I'm just gonna make it into a little ponytail, and then I will start my braid at the base still, but it won't be pulling. It would just be going right from the tip of the rubber band. All right, so I did a mix of colors. The color that I'm doing right now is I use 7 strands total. And so I have a pink, I have a purple, and then I have like this ombre, blue, green, purple, and teal color that's right in the middle that you see. And so I did a mixture of those 3 to make the unicorn colors, and then we did some individual colors to make them pop out a little more as well. And as you can see, the strands are cut so long because originally she wanted them all the way down to like her kneecaps, but that was just not going to work out with school, and it was just going to be a mess. So eventually we end up cutting them to a little bit, maybe like 1 inch or so past her regular hair, and maybe during the summertime or something she could try it a little longer. As you can see, I'm braiding it all the way down at first, and then like I would say when we got to like the last section on top, I was like, oh no girl, this is not gonna work. She was sitting on them and they were just everywhere. It was just not gonna work out. And so at the ends, I did not feel comfortable burning them and, you know, putting heat on her hair like that, just in case the yarn flamed up or anything. I've never done that before, so I just tied it off with a rubber band, and I decided I thought it'd be cute and have the little frills hanging from it. And so now I'm just going to repeat that same process. This was the easiest hairstyle, like time consuming, yes, obviously I found some easier ways to get it done, but this was the easiest braids I've ever done, working with like synthetic and even human hair, doing box braids or, you know, twist or anything. It's messy and it's just harsh on the hair. This was like perfect. I can't believe it took me this long to find the yarn method, because I am obsessed with it. So you can bet your bottom dollar you will see a bunch more of these yarn styles. And they're just so cute. They have all the colors you want. Whereas, I wanted to do some colorful weaves and I couldn't find it. I would have had to order online in order to find them. So like, this was perfect for me. And I can find all the colors that I want in the ombre colors too. So
let's test your knowledge and see what you've learned so far. Please use one word to describe the texture of their magical fur.
This being her first time sitting for this long, it took us 8 hours total. She has a lot of hair. But it took us 8 hours total, and this being her first time sitting for that long, we did have to take a lot of breaks. Obviously, lunch, dinner. We started last night and we only did about an hour or so, and she was tired, so we moved on to today, and today we did 7 hours. It was grueling for her and for me because it was our first time, but I'm really excited to do it again. And we've already talked about different colors and different times of the year on what we're gonna do, so I think this is a nice style for her to last a long time. Now, what I did when I got to some sections was, instead of parting and putting a rubber band on, one section and then braiding, I did like 4 or 5. And this is when I got to the end at the top where there wasn't a lot of extra space to use. And I couldn't fit like a ponytail on top. So what I did was I just took the time out and put each section into, part of each section with the rubber band. And then that way when I'm ready to braid, I will just get the yarn and braid. I won't have to do all the parting and the gelling and all that stuff. I just think this looks so cute, like all the different colors, and it's so fun, and it really just screams Soleil. That she's literally a human unicorn. Everything, every day it's pink and glitter, and that's what she said at the end. It's like, I really wish there was some way to get glitter in here. And I told her there is, but if it gets glitter in there, that means it's gonna be glitter all over the house. So I don't know about that. If anybody has any tips on how to put glitter in your hair without having it bleed everywhere, all over your sheets and clothes and furniture, if you have any tips, just comment down below and let me know, because I think that would be really cute for her. And also the other method I used is that when I braided them, depending on like what the color scheme was, I wrapped the yarn around the braid so that you would only see the yarn, and then on other ones I kind of left it out so you can see the brown hair, her like, you know, dark brown hair come through, and that added like another level of dimension with the colors in it. And so here is the final product. We pulled it back, we took some pictures, and I just think this is just such a cute style for her. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or you want to know any or any tips about what we did and how you can do it, just let us know. Thank you for watching day 10 of Vlogmas.